Hello, Mike. It's Artem from Ukraine. How are you getting on?
I am ready to look at your hands.
Yeah, this is my plus Boomhands, and I hope that people must like that because people always like huge boards, huge bluffs, and I think that another video will be my minus um, hands, but
Great.
let's start watching interesting hands. Some hands were against elusive and very elusive players, and I think there must be some bluff hands. Okay, let's start. It's 5 game. I have 4 5 hard suited on the button, and I steal. One opponent calls me. I think that he's fish because he has less than optional 100 big blinds, and I have open-ended straight draw and flush draw on this flop, and I am in position. Um, and my opponent bets all in, and I call, and two pith came, and 5 5, and my trips won this flop. What do you think about call? Did I had to call this flop? So I think that maybe this player had jack. Maybe this player had some pair over pair. Maybe uh, he bluffed with uh, ace king, maybe not suited. What do you think about my call?
I think you have two reasons here. One is that he's not full stacked.
Yes, yes, you're right.
I think you have the right odds to call. You have pretty high equity here. You have a straight draw and a flush draw. Um, what do you think about his range here? I know it's a fish, so it's very hard to put in on a range, but I agree with you that we could be talking
So
about ace jack.
I think that his preflop call gives me some decisions that maybe he has Jack 10, Jack Queen, maybe Jack 9, and maybe I think he had Jacks. Okay, let's watch what did he had. What did he have? Oh yes, I was right, and his range was Jack with King.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start. Okay, I
And this is typically fish.
yeah.
They are not comfortable playing the rest of the hand. They like to either bluff the flop or simply go all in like you see here with top pair.
Oh, something has happened again with
Yeah.
our. Okay, okay. I hope it must work. Please start. Um, I yeah. Yes, it works.
Jack 10
Jack 10
in
at
the big blind.
yes, and opponent. Um, and let's try. Oh, he has only
Yeah,
80 tens. It is um, um,
is super low
13,
stacked.
13 big blinds. Okay, and after all players folded,
Yeah,
I think I have. This is a marginal call, but I think that I don't risk so much money there. And what do you think about call?
I think it's okay here. I think he will shove almost any hand here.
Maybe we had coin flip there.
Yeah, I agree.
And I and I
Yeah, you
have,
catch it straight.
yes, I got straight, and he caught sat on the river, but it doesn't matter. I
Yeah.
won the sport. He pushed. Okay, maybe he was right with this push. Why not? Okay, another hand. Um, it's 6 marks game. I'm on button. I have a deeper stack than usual.
Yes.
Small deeper. And please work. Okay, tell me, did you have some sessions today?
Yes, I played 10 NL session.
10 NL, and was it a plus session or not?
It was a good session. I was refining my ranges.
That's good. That's good. And let's start watching. I have pocket of fives on button, and one opponent limped. I think that my second limp, my flat complete, must be good, because I don't want to isolate fish player with not so big pair, and I'm in button position. That's why I completed.
Yes. And big blind
and big
raises, or what happened?
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
He called. Okay, yeah.
Blind is a made isolation raise, and I think that call must be good, because I I could see that he's very aggressive, and he's a regular player, and he understands that this move is a good move. That's why I called, and I had straight draw, but it's not a good straight draw, because fives are it wouldn't be my the nottest draw in this spot, and I didn't know if I can call there, but if my opponent is a regular player, maybe he has the range, for example, ace king,
what do you think? Ace king, yeah?
ace king, ace queen,
yeah,
and
I
he
agree.
bluffs there. That's why. But I thought.
Which pairs do you think he has? What kind of pairs? What's his pair range here?
Yeah, but if he has aces and kings, he must defend against my range of open limp and call.
What about pocket? Do you have pocket nines and up in his range?
I don't think, but why not? But with nines,
I think so too.
I don't. No,
maybe tens.
I make isolation raises with middle pairs, but I think that he has ace king, ace queen, aces, queens plus. So I decided to call there. Maybe he bluffs there, and I can make raise to his check.
I agree, because you are ahead of his range here.
Yeah,
there are not so many combinations of queens.
He didn't got an ace and queen, and
exactly. I agree. Yeah, exactly.
That's why I called, and 3 is coming, and I decided to float him, but he make bet, and I called there, and he pushes.
So this is interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I was I wasn't sure that am I right to call there, but I asked myself if I decided that his range is ace king, ace queen, aces, kings,
Ace queen,
ace queen, yeah, queens plus,
you are
and I
ahead.
decided I paid to buy this card. I can't fall there.
I agree.
And that's why I called there, and I was right. He had aces, and he was unlucky. Maybe I was lucky, but I think that there was one mistake, that I called. I didn't had enough chances, but imply odds were very huge. But if this player is regular is and very good player, he will never push me on this board, and I didn't have enough implied odds.
Where do you think you made a mistake?
Yeah, I had a small mistake. I called.
Where?
Because I called without chances, because good players will never push me all in on this board. This player pushed with aces, and my implied odds went good. And
Are you sure? Because if we stick to his range, which is ace queens plus and queens plus, if that's the range we are working with here, then you are ahead at any street. Because this board only matches aces, kings, and queens, but there are so few combinations of those. So I think it's a good play here. I can't see any problems.
But if he had sixes, sevens, and eights,
yeah, but he can't have that. He didn't 3-bet sixes.
Yes, I count that. Decided that he had a top range. That's why I called.
Yeah,
and I
exactly. Yeah, I agree. I think you played this hand perfectly well. Every street you were ahead. I can't see any problems here.
Maybe even pair of fives. Maybe sometimes must be good, and against top high card, high ace card. For example, if he has ace king, my fives are good.
Exactly, and he has lots of ace high combinations here.
That's why in this huge pot, he could bluff there, and that's why I called only.
Yes, exactly.
I gave him an opportunity to bluff, to put money in the center of the table with all his bluffs.
Yeah. Even on the turn, you are ahead of his range, so you made a fine call.
Okay. It's terrible that. Yeah, it's worked. It works every time, and okay, it's working. I have the ace queen on big blind, and opponent open raised from under the gun position. Another player is called, and I think that my squeeze must work.
Let's talk about this. What range do you put EP on?
Okay, player 1 is a regular player, and he understands that if I squeeze there, I see 3 opponents against me in this spot, and if he doesn't have ace king, maybe aces kings, he must fold. Another 2 players are fishes.
Okay, yeah,
that's
I agree.
Why I think that I am ahead of their ranges of calls. That's why I decided that I'm good there. Okay, what has happened?
Do you think you're good here? It's a pure bluff.
Yeah, my plan is working
Yeah, of
because the
course.
first player
It.
folded, but the third player, and the second player in the spot called. It doesn't matter because his stack is very small, and I have this flop.
Yes.
The pot is huge and I am out of position. And I can't fold there because he could call me with ace 10, for example, some small pairs,
Yes, I absolutely agree.
sevens,
That's his range.
tens, and I have some equity of my hand, and third.
Do you think you are ahead at this point, or are you behind?
I think that it's coin flip there, because if my opponent has a pair, I'm behind, but I have six outs, two aces and queens. I don't decide that he has kings. If he doesn't have any pair, I'm I'm ahead there, but I'm afraid of spade there. Uh, but
I think
yeah,
there's two things here. I think his range is probably any pair and ace 10 and up. So at this point in time, I think you are behind, but his stack is
yes.
very low here. He has a very, I think he have, yeah, he's all in
What
actually.
do you
So
think is nice?
I think this is a, I would check here, and if he bets here, I would probably consider calling
What do we
because of the good
what do you
odds.
want from him?
I want just a check. I think we are almost always behind here. If he has any pair,
But he doesn't think so that we're behind. He must think that we're ahead. So
yes,
I'm aggressive player, and that's why I went all in.
yes,
I
of
went
course.
all in because I told you, and he folded. I
Okay,
think that that was great played from me.
I think so.
I don't.
But this is a fish, so you could not expect a fold here.
Yeah, but I had some outs.
Yeah, that's true. You have good odds to make this play.
Okay, another
So we
hand.
have here
So what do we have
one
there?
fish at the table.
Some fishes and wait, please. Okay, we have 5-4 suited, we paid, and I decided to call there. I don't like call with speculative hands,
No.
but maybe I had some reads. Uh,
What do you think about his range here?
I can't think anything because I think standard range, standard maybe no any pair.
Yeah, any pair or
Ace.
do you think he opens the pocket 3 here?
Yeah, Broadway and any pair. Okay, I
Yeah.
decided to call, and another player, fish, called either.
Okay.
Yeah, I had flush draw there, and opponent donks. Another player 3-betted,
Wow.
and I decided to call because I have
Wow.
very good implied odds. And I think that This.
Do you really think you have good odds here?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
You have ace king on the board. I actually think you are behind
so if,
here most of the time.
If he has aces, kings, or a king, he
Yeah.
he will never fall there.
No, that you're correct. Yeah.
And queen came.
Queen of hearts.
He checked, and I decided, maybe I decided to take check behind there, and he checked, and I made pot bet there.
Okay.
And he folded.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that was nice reads. Maybe we had played many hands with him, and I had nice heart. That's why I decided to make such a good move, and I won some money.
Yeah.
Okay. Another hand. It's 6 marks game. I have 100 blinds there, and
all players have stacks.
Yeah, you're right. So I think it must work today. Yeah, I have pocket of kings. I open raised 3 big blinds. I have 1 color, and oh, I remember that was interesting hand. He called me. What with? He checked, and I decided to make a standard c-bet there. I have to defend against some draws, and my opponent 3-betted me. What with? What with?
Exactly.
Why did he? Yeah, maybe he had nines. No, a set of nines, set of queens. But if he has set of queens, he will never. So I think that if he has,
pocket queens,
any set, he will never.
Yeah.
3-betted me. Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He must afraid of flash, but I think that he must call more time there, and I decided to call. If he bluffed for flash draw, semi bluffed, I think I must give him opportunity to bluff there, and flop 3, it's whole card. He bets. I think I must call there. If I called flop on flop, I must call on turn. And another blank came, and I made donk bet because I want to make a block bet there, and I think if he didn't catch flash, so if he has any queen, he must call there. If he hasn't flash, because flash didn't close there, he must fold anytime. Check, he fold.
Yeah.
I bet he fold, but if he has queen, for example, ace queen, king, queen, jack queen, he must call on this small 25% of board. He must call there, and I suppose I remember, yeah, he had ace queen, and
nice.
And I think
you made a good read here.
Maybe I don't mind that if I 3-betted him on flop, I don't mind. Can he call there or not? No. I decided to play check call, and and if he think that his ace king is good at this flop, he could went all in on river, but he didn't do this. That's why I think that maybe
Do you think he would call a bigger bet?
I don't think that he will call my all-in. That's why I think that I played good there.
Yeah, got some value.
Yes, I got some value. Another hand, we have to watch some interesting hands, and let's start. Please walk. Yeah, maybe I play more elusive and aggressive, but it's my style, and I want some money with this style. I'd like to show you another interesting hand with 8-7. I hope with 8-7 don't answer. Yeah, I have this. Oh, it's terrible. One opponent open raised 2 big blinds. I called.
Maybe you should resize the window to fit the recording.
Excuse me?
There is a red square on the screen.
Yeah.
So you should maybe resize the window to fit.
Yes, small size of this window to record. I don't think that all window is good for recording. And
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that.
It's good.
That's good. Maybe with
yes.
some statistic. I played 600 hands with him. He's rock. He's neat. He's neat, and what can I say? He's pip 10 and pfr 6. Aggression factor on post flop aggression factor is 2, and I think that he plays very high cards, Broadway cards. Maybe he has ace king there. Sets top Spectre because he opened raises from under the gun, but I have nice imply odds because he's neat, and he bets to 4 big blinds there, 2/3, and I call there because I want to catch club.
Yes.
And
I think you're right.
Some combi draws there, and I have a good shot and flash draw. And when he decides,
do you think he likes the flop?
I think that I have to re-raise there because if I call on turn and river will come and no club, I can't continue, and if club comes, he must understand that I caught my flash, and I have to represent set to him.
Yes.
If I represent a set or street to him, he must
Yeah.
he must continue with ace king or
Yes.
high set only. If he continue with ace with street or high set only,
Yeah.
he will never decide that we have flush when club comes.
I agree. And you cannot call here, so your raise is good.
Yeah, that's why it was my decision.
What about the bet sizing? You raise double up?
Yeah, I decided to made double up re-raise to show you that I want him to call there.
Okay. Risky.
Yeah, risky. And yeah, we read Dusty Schmidt, and you must remember about double kick. And I decided to show double kick there. Blank came, and my opponent checks. That's good. And I decided if he has something, he must raise there. If he doesn't have, he will fold. If he has something, he can call on a maybe half a pot bet or 2/3 bet, normal bet.
Yeah.
That's why
Yes.
I decided to make a huge bluff. I went all in there.
Yeah.
And my opponent folds. I think it was played risky, but
I like your river play here because you were probably behind here. The only way you could win the hand was to get a bluff. And yeah, he would call half pot, so you made it right. Good play.
Okay, our hand is queens.
In the blind.
Yeah, big blind. I hope, yeah. We have open raise from the gun to big blinds and call from button and call. Yeah, I decided to squeeze there.
Yeah, good idea.
And
wow.
got 4-bet.
And yeah.
I think that it is fold, but maybe I had some reads.
Why do you think it's a fold here? Because his 4-bet range. Do you have any reads on this guy?
Understand? My holding manager can't show me reports window to get analyze hands from this period to analyze hands in holding manager with the stats, with nose, with note cardi, and maybe some moves from me are not good in whole, but I had hard during the session.
I think this guy 4-bets, but his bet size is so small that you have good odds to call actually, because
that's why I called.
Yes, so the call is good here, I believe.
And we have very whole flop.
Yes.
I checked there because I want him to continue with his king, for example.
Yeah.
And if I
do you think he will bet?
If I bet
all his range here? Yeah.
I think maybe kings, aces, ace king only.
Yeah.
And I hope that he has ace king. He made a huge
continuation bet.
I can bet, and I decided to call there.
Why did you consider raising here?
Why did I call?
Yeah, instead of raise.
I wanted him to make c-bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I want him to make c-bet, I must call there. If I 3-bet him or make re-raise there, he will continue with aces or kings only. That's why I give him an opportunity to bluff there.
Okay. What is this?
It's a check in one chip.
Must be a mistake.
Yeah, against me, because I know this move.
Yeah.
And
you are committed, so I like this. Yeah.
And he folds.
Yeah. I mean, that's a bad player, I think.
Yeah, it was nice played, but if he, I don't mind. Can I call if he go all in there? But
no,
I can't call because he shows me very tight spectre. But who knows? If he was very aggressive, his aggression factor more than 8, for example. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? So we have few hands to analyze. Maybe am I deep there? No, I'm not deeper. Okay, let's watch three hands and
4 ring.
yeah, maybe let's watch 2 hands because our time is running out.
Limited.
Yeah, it's limited. I'd like to play maybe some hands today. Yeah, I play full ring now. I think it's more comfortable for me. I had 9 jack on button and I called there. And let's watch flop. The flop is nice, is very nice. And then I see action. I think I can call there easy. Players are big against player number 3.
Yeah.
And 10 came. Okay. Half a pot, but
Multi-way?
Multi-way pot, but I have many outs there. Maybe any jack can help me. Any 8, any king, any spade, or any flash
club.
Yeah, and I think call is good. And all in. Yeah, I knew that this opponent can go all in there, and
you have good odds to call.
Yeah, and ace came. Okay, all opponents play check. I think if I have nothing, I must bet there. If I have small equity of my hand, I must check behind. I checked, and one player showed me the fourth pair of tens, and another player showed me a flash draw there, and I won some money there.
Yes, you had some showdown value.
Yes, I had really showdown value. That's why I checked behind.
I like that. Good play.
Okay, wait. Maybe I want it. Boom player. I want boom player to work quicker, but my memory, computer memory, is not good in working. Okay, let's analyze the last hand for today.
6 max.
Yeah, 6 marks. I hope it will be interesting hand. Ace, queen. I decided to raise this opponent, and my opponent decided to forbid me.
Wow.
It's really 6 marks game, and I decided to. What did I decide?
Yeah, you're out of position, so you could consider folding or raising.
What I
It's
understand,
it is a fish.
I don't like that. Boom. Oh my god.
So you called? Yeah. I think we can assume that he has some kind of pocket pair here.
I don't like this. Yeah, I called there.
Good.
I think that was mistake. But I checked, and my opponent went all in. It was very hard decision to call, but maybe I had back of.
I don't think so. I think this is a fish, and he has most likely a pocket pair. I think you are ahead here most of the time.
Yeah, maybe I had a blocker on aces.
Also, yeah. You have a backdoor not flush.
Not splash, maybe street draw even.
Yes.
That's why I called there.
Yeah, it's a call. No doubt. Easy call.
Nice. And my opponent showed me imagine only.
Yes. Well, it's a fish, and they are like that. Fish often bluffs at the flop, and not bluff the river. They prefer to bluff early.
Yeah.
And that's what he did.
Okay.
I like this play. You made a very good call.
It was a hero call there.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for this video. Have a nice session today's evening, and good luck.
Meet you at the tables?
Yes, of course. I will meet you today, maybe.